everybody. How you doing? It's Color and Chat with Joanna. I'm Joanna. Hope everybody's having a great day. Spring is in the air and all the allergies are with it. I could not believe the green moss from the aliens on my patio that I had to defunk because I'm having telephone issues. My phone's not working really great right now. Hi, I'm sorry. I'm a little froggy still. Uh, I keep saying it'll go away in June, but it isn't. Anyway, how you doing? Okay, so I want to tell you a little story. You guys ready? Are you ready? I could not believe it. My husband has been playing around with the AI thing, turning everybody into mermaids and Ursulas and Elsas and all the things that the House of Mouse might put us in jail for. Just for fun. And he's like a kid with a new toy. I wish I never showed it to him. 11:30 last night. I find him. Now we've got, photos we save, to the cloud and we've got a photo bucket is very old pictures. I mean, I don't even remember the last time I used my photo bucket, but it does have some good baby pictures of my child and of my dogs, and it's got a lot of tiger pictures on it too. I don't know why. They're just there. Okay. So there's this picture, and this is when we first started like dating. And I used to do a little bit of singing. Now, I won't be singing today because, everybody says, well, make a joyful noise. Well, I could probably blow out an eardrum. But at the time, I was practicing all the time. I was really getting kind of good at it. And I would just pick up an email every now and then, and people would invite me to come and sing at the church. Okay. So we're going to talk about church people. If you're a church person, you want to get offended, go right ahead, be my guest. I don't care. What I went through, what I saw is real. It happened to me. It has happened to others. And it's a little, first of all, I'm full of empty gestures. I'm like, sure, yeah, great, let's go. And I don't want to go to that little Podoki town. I'm like, oh my God, these people have more goats than people. I'm not kidding. We're like contrary. And I love the country. And it's not that I don't love country people either, because I absolutely adore some of my country friends. It's amazing how they're, sorry. Hit the light. Hit the light, light the light. Anyway, so I was getting a little full of myself, okay? I really thought, I was talking about doing a website and it was like, well, Joanna, look, you're trying to be a good Catholic. You're doing all the shit your mother was not allowed to do, which is serve communion, sing in the choir, enter the holier than thou pulpit. I'm really doing a lot of this because my mother was a very progressive lady, And she was progressive back when progressive wasn't even cool then. It wasn't even a word. It was like they didn't call you a progressive, they called you a communist, you know? I mean, we're going that far back. Like, you're a McCarthy communist. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, but I had a 2-octave range. And I guess when you get older, your vocal cords just say, girl, it is just time to shut the hell up. You. That's right, you. And I know it's talking to me, you know? But I want to shut up. I'm in my prime. I look good. And so long suffering comes with me. And he's like, honey, I don't know about these churches out here in this area. I mean, this is not country. This is deliverance country. Like, you may be, chased down by crazy people and fed to reindeers or something. Anyway, I tell him, don't be so judgmental. Have an open mind. Let's just go. And then, you know what? I got a really big bonus from a wedding I recently did. I am going to take you and the little long suffering brat to a fabulous brunch. Anywhere you want to go. He was like, really? Anywhere? And I was like, you got it, babe. Anywhere you want to go. He's thinking, okay, I'll put up with it. I said, we'll be in and out in an hour. It's a good thing about Catholic churches. They never last more than an hour because people don't want to be there more than an hour. Say what you got to say, read it from the good book, and let's get out of here. I got a chicken in the crock pot, or I've got a chicken in the oven, or I've got reservations, or God forbid there's a football game, that starts at noon and you get dragged to 11 o'clock service by your horrible, evil wife. I mean, these things can happen, okay? I have heard of marriages breaking up on this. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we get in the car and we leave really, really early. And I'm doing my makeup in the car. Police drive by. I've got half my face on. Big fat soda can rollers in my hair. I mean, I did everything in the car. I could do my toenails in the car. I mean, I'm not, it's the only way to get me out the door because I can't get it all done in time. So, I mean, come on, tell me. Have you ever had your, remember the electric rollers with the little spiky things with the hooks that were like a U shape and a big spiky thing and you looked like you were trying to get free cable? Yeah. Okay, that's how far back I go. Anyway, so we get to the church and I mean, I'm like, call it the Holy Ghost, call it kismet, whatever it is. All of a sudden, I get this little nudge, like it's like a little euphoric inertia thing where I'm like, I'm going to sing like a bitch today. I am going to sing the crap out of, this is an old song. And it's very, very easy to mess it up, but I could sing the crap out of it. Matter of fact, my husband still has a copy of me singing it on a cassette tape where I sound like, I mean, I sound like the church lady in Steel Magnolias, where it was just like, whoa. Anyway, so I get up in front of this little church. And it's not that little, actually. It's kind of bougie. It's a country church, but they got money. They got a coffee bar, and it's all concrete, and it's very, very fancy for a church in the middle of freaking nowhere. Maybe they got a good deal on the rent. Who knows, right? I'm not trying to be judgmental, but it was a little bit judgy, and I'll tell you why. I mean, everybody there is driving a ghetto pimped out truck, and we're talking money, you know, with deer lawnmower stickers on the back. They love to promote the lawnmower people. The um the industrial Jesus, I keep finding them. They're everywhere. They're just popping everywhere. Oh, this one, I'm so fed up with her. Anyway, so I get to the church, and I am going to sing one of the oldies. How great thou art. Yes, even you people who are not churchgoers or Christians know how great thou art. And it is a very difficult, it's kind of like, it's a tricky song. It's like singing the Star Spangled Banner. It sounds very easy, but it's not. And you've got to start off soft, and then there's a chord climb and a chord climb and a chord climb. It is the Mount Everest of church songs, in my opinion. And so I get up there. All of a sudden, I'm having a Barbara Streisand moment in my little sicko imagination. And I'm about to blow the doors off of this church. Because I'm a little excited, because I'm thinking, well, I never quote anybody money, but if somebody wants to donate something, and I've had many pastors come up and, listen, here's $100. You gave so much to our congregation, and we really approve of it. We love it. And we just enjoyed you so much. Please come back anytime you want. That's a true gesture of kindness. And I'm a single mom, and, I'm not going to look down the nose at $100. It's not like I did anything for $100. It was all legal, you know? Anyway, I get up there, and my whole Barbara Streisand, my inner Barbara Streisand comes out, and I sing this song. Oh my God, I wish my throat were clear today. It is still so sore. I'm going to have to get another antibiotic. You know what? I used the antibiotic for a little while, a couple of days, and I was feeling great. And then the bitch backfired on me. I mean, oh God. I hate springtime. I know it's supposed to be joyful and happy and bright colors and flowers, but to me, it is the monster. I mean, winter, I can go out. The air's so cold. There's nothing there to bother me. But anyway, back to the song. Okay, so they introduce me in the kindest way. This place is set up like, it looks like a rock show is about to start. They've got a band. I'm not talking about a little band. I'm talking about 14 hot ass, born again, saved, ain't getting drunk today musicians. And they can play anything in any key. So I bring my music, from the car. And I said, I'm going to go old school today. How do you guys feel about that? And they were like, we're okay with it. I mean, you want to be old school here, you're always going to be popular because we loves the old school. I get up, and there's no time for a dry run. Usually I try to get there like an hour ahead before, and if the musicians are there, in the music room or the choir room or the broom closet, whatever, you can do a dry run. But I didn't do a dry run. He said, well, we're going to start here and we're just going to course climb all this right up. We're going all in. How high can you go? I was like, I guess we'll find out, won't we? And so I sing the crap out of this song. I'm not kidding you. And there's probably, I would say, about 500 or 600 people there, which may not be huge to some churches. It's not like the Joel Osteen Super Mall, but it could be a smaller version of it. I gotta get a drink. I got another cup. Look. It's ombre-ish. Can you see? Like the ocean. My husband's gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to go to cup withdrawal therapy. He's like, another tumbler? Really, girl? I was like, well, this is summertime-ish. But now that I have an iced coffee in it, it's not. Oh. I sing the song. His sermon, oddly enough, and it might have been just coincidental, or maybe he changed it at the last minute, has to do with pretty much everything I sang. And, I'm there in my Polly and my Esther suit, and I've got my big teased up hair because, you got to hire the hair closer to heaven. We're in Texas, and you got to have hair. Anyway, so I sing my heart out. I mean, it's like, it starts out very soft, and then it's like, and then it comes to, a big climax at the end. And I hit that E flat like she didn't know what the hell was coming. And it was clean too. It was loud and clean, and I thought, oh my God, I'm in a good mood, and I'm feeling it all. And the song is, Celine Dion, sit your skinny ass down. I'm coming to town. I am full of myself. I swear to God, this is the worst place to be in life. Do not ever get to a place where you, as an individual, believe your own bullshit. Because it's a really fast track down. I'm telling you. So in my fancy church clothes and my Eggo, remember the Eggo pantyhose? Remember the eggs? They used to come in an egg, and you would twist off the plastic egg, and I always kept the eggs. My son loved to play with the Lego eggs. I don't know why, but he must have had 50 of them. Anyway, yeah, pantyhose. God, was that a nightmare? Anyway, so I get done with the song and the sermon's over. People are stopping because I'm at the back of the church at the door, and they're like, oh, you were so beautiful, and oh my God, I felt something in that song, girl. You really, really, do you sing like that every day? Oh, you just nailed it. It was so beautiful. One old lady was like, girl, you had me in tears. I was like, okay, thank you. Somebody felt something good. And the pastor comes over to, bid his goodbyes and say thank you for coming, wearing a $10,000 suit. Now, you know why I know it's a $10,000 suit? Because I watch Family Feud. That's right. And if you ever see the suits that Steve wears, every one of them are custom. There's no polyester in his suits. His suits are high dollar. Anyway, so Mr. High Dollar Pastor, who has this high dollar church with these high dollar people, and my car's a piece of crap in that parking lot, okay? His cars, all these cars are like, woof, bougie. My car is like the one that doesn't belong there. The little minivan that looks like it's been, crapped on by every bird in the world. Anyway, because I need more car. I didn't think I was going anywhere fancy, because back in the day, you didn't like Google and search and say, where are we going? We had to actually read a map to get there. So, some of the other patrons are coming along and they're all being kind. And you can tell when somebody's kind and somebody's BSing you. It's not hard to figure out. Church people suck at it. If you're telling them, oh, bless your heart, you're beautiful, you just got told to F off. I'm not kidding. Anyway, he said, I just wanted to give this little moment of a gesture of kindness to you for coming all this way, because it was an hour and a half from where I lived. Coming all this way to bless us. And are you ready for this? This rich son of a bitch, who probably has more than one jet by now. He paid me with a Dr. Pepper. I know. I got paid with I sang my ass off and I got paid with a Dr. Pepper. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, oh, well, thank you. I don't even like Dr. Pepper. I know they have an ice cream out now that is like a Dr. Pepper float. And I wish you all well with it, but I'm not a Dr. Pepper girl, okay? I don't like it. It's pure sugar. I don't even really drink a lot of soda. Very, very rarely. I used to be a Diet Coke-aholic, but not anymore. Hold on. And all the way home, Long Suffering's looking at me, going, where are we going for brunch? It was an epic. I'm not kidding you. So, you know what? There was a lesson to be learned here. Number one, if you are going to expect to be paid, then you need to communicate that. That part was on me. I realize that now. But I can't, I cannot fix this little square. He hates me. This little, this whole diamond painting is going to kill me. But anyway, yeah. So I got paid with a Dr. Pepper. I've never been paid with soda before. I know it's a new thing. But really, please, I can't find the number I'm looking for, and you guys are probably looking right at it. After that, I was like, you know what? I'm going back to karaoke night. Because I can sing I Got Friends in Low Places there, and I will get free drinks. And it won't be a Dr. Pepper. And I'll get paid. I'm like, God, you people, it's not like you're hurting for money. But yeah. So, I don't know. He might still be around. I don't know. He wasn't that old when I actually sang there, but it was years and years ago. Before I got all woke. Hi, George. Nothing is working here today. The pen doesn't want to pick up. The drills are all messed up and the static is running high. You ever get that, like, why are you not my friend right now? Why are you not cooperating with me? I paid for you. I bought you. I saved you from the junk mill. And this is how you repay me? Anyway. So I'm having one of those diamond painting days. And I want to know if you guys have them too. And has anybody ever paid you with a Dr. Pepper? Because, I mean, I was just wondering, you know? So, look, I babbled too long as usual. You are important to me, so that means you got to be important to you. You got to take care of you. And this is one of those. Can you see it? It's got all tiny triangle AB diamonds in it. Isn't that cute? I know. I think did Jim do this? I don't know. I can't keep up with where I buy everything. But anyway, I love the pen. I do. Um, that was my Dr. Pepper story. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a little company, someone to keep you company. Oh, and then, wait, one more thing. When you are in church and God is watching you because you showed up, do not leave the parking lot like you're an angry person trying to murder everybody. I mean, getting out of that parking lot, oh my God. People get so, from the time they get out of the church door, they become the meanest parking lot driving people you ever saw. I'm not kidding. I think I actually got flipped off once. I'm not positive. It looked like that. Either, I don't know, either that or she was adjusting her glasses. You know how you adjust your glasses with your, oh, I'm going to take this off. Isn't this cool? This is my new headband. What do you think? I know. It's soft and velvety, but it gets a little heavy after a while. Um, I'm a headbandaholic, so if there's a headband out there, I'm going to buy it. I don't even care. I just love my headbands. I feel like I didn't brush my hair, I didn't roll it or set it. Maybe I didn't even wash it. But when you put this on, guess what? You feel like maybe you're trying a little tiny bit, right? I love the little rhinestones here around the edge too. And it's got big, thick, pooshy gooshy velvets. So this is my new baby of the week. I love her so much. Yeah, just, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to use the word pretentious because it felt pretentious to me. But sometimes I guess that's all God wants is for you to open your big mouth and here's a Dr. Pepper. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day and love you and we'll talk soon. Shine on. Bye.